Well, what an interesting day it's been. All right. I didn't expect to be doing any other fan videos, but I just picked up this crazy fan. I was so today's a Saturday, and they do the best car show up at the local car museum, Extinct Car Day. I look forward to it every year. Canceled because of rain, so I made up a list of estate sales yesterday and put them together and got on the road. And I hit one. She had some old stereo equipment, interesting stuff, some vintage stuff, but I'm not really repairing that kind of stuff. So um, no dice there. And then I went to another one and picked up something real interesting, which I'll do a video maybe about. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with everything that came with it. Not fan related, so whatever. And then this thing at a different one. I went to this place and they had some tools and stuff, and then I went to the next room, and here we are. My favorite, an all metal box fan. This is definitely an old fan. There's another video of one of these on YouTube somewhere. And this, he was saying this is from the 50s, and I believe it. No plastic on it at all. Early 60s maybe, powered by Westinghouse. I can't tell yet if it's 1-speed or 2-speed. It might just be 1-speed. I haven't run it. The cord is pretty good. It looks, there's no breaks in the cord. It was wound around the fan, but it looks cool. I'll inspect that further. It's really an interesting fan. It's very heavy. Got a venturi around the blades. Lasko. It's got a name on it, which is great. It doesn't have, it's got the Westinghouse motor, as you see. It's pretty dusty. It was definitely used, obviously. There seems to be old oil spots, so if I run it for you, I'm going to put some zoom spout in there first. I know you should take it apart and clean it, really. But I wouldn't run it for long. I'm just curious to see if it runs. Quite an old fan. Missing 2 feet on the bottom. It's got plugs where it could be mounted, and it also came with this crazy thing. It came with this bracket deal, and I don't really know where you would put this. It doesn't seem to be obvious where it would attach. It's the same color, so it could have come with this originally. It's got these slots, so maybe you put this down. I really don't know how it would work. It doesn't seem to fit the fan at all, so I'm not really sure what it's for. It's an interesting piece of equipment, but I'm not sure what it would do exactly. Maybe you would just put it so that it keeps the fan from falling out the window towards you. So maybe it just holds the fan in. I don't know. It's hard to tell if it was even used with the thing. It probably wasn't. There's some plastic in the bottom. I don't think there's any booklet or anything with it. Yeah, but it came with the box. It would say, it might just be 1-speed because it would probably say how many speeds it is. So maybe I'll drop some zoom spout in there and maybe we'll run it. The blades turn fairly freely. It seems pretty good. I'm sort of the opinion if you could find these things at estate sales at a home instead of a shop or somewhere where they were just used to death, they're generally in pretty good condition, especially if you find them with the box. If you find something like that with the original box, it seems like someone cared for it and knew that it was smart to keep the box with it. This is an early fan, one guy was saying, because the fan bolts right to the grate, which is really interesting, and it's mounted on rubber dealies, although I'm not sure that they're rubber, but there's these feet that the grate is mounted on. There's a there's a can of worms, huh? Yeah, take that apart. Whee! That'll be fun. Where do you get new rubber grommets from 1954? I don't know. I'm not sure when this fan was made. I'm just guessing. So yeah, there you go. Very interesting find. I'm gonna maybe see if I can get some oil in. We'll see. All right. So this fan has big felts for oil on either side around each bearing, and I just this fan's made so that you can drop oil directly onto the felt. This motor, I should say. So I put a bunch in the rear, put a bunch in the front here. It's soaking it right up, soaking it up. So I'm, you know, you wouldn't really run this fan without going through it. It needs to be cleaned anyway. But I might try and start it for you. You could see that it just wants to go. got some good go to it. So, so there's oil in it now anyway, a little bit, and I might try and run it. I'm really curious to see if it's 1 speed or 2 speeds. So we'll see what happens. All right, she's set up here. Quite a long cord on it. Very interesting. I really started cheaping out on the cords after a while. So I oiled the front and the back felts. It moves fairly freely. We're going to press the button and turn her on. Just give me 1 second. All right, here goes nothing. It's on. And that's probably low. I like that. Like that low. A little bit of engine noise. It's still slowing down. And then that's off. Let's watch for a spin down. Still sounds a little dry. I don't know if you can hear it on the video. You could hear a little bit of sound on the spin down, so it's still spinning, which is good news, but yeah, needs to be disassembled and properly cleaned. Holy cow, she works. 2 speeds, I like that. What a crazy find. I got a real good deal on it. I bought a few other things from the lady, spoke to her. Seemed like a nice lady. She's cleaning out her father's place, and that's how you find fans from the 50s. Yeah, really unbelievable. I'm pretty surprised. And again, I got a good deal on it, so that's all you can really ask for. Let's see how she cleans up. Here's another winter project for you. Lasko home whatever circulator it says on the box. If any of you have any idea how that works with this, let me know. I'm all ears. It's fascinating. I really don't know what it would do. So there you go. Thanks for watching. There's your Lasko all metal 20-inch pretty rad thing. I like it a lot. All right, thanks for watching. Enjoy.